Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Michael Zuber, one rental at a time, back with Dustin from Convoy Home Loans. How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you doing, Mike?
I'm doing well. I've been looking forward to this conversation. I had an epiphany over the weekend where I've started to believe Jerome Powell. Yes, I believe Jerome Powell until proven otherwise. So we'll see what happens. But because I believe him, I now believe residential mortgages in very short order, think next 90 days, could have a 7 on them. 30-year owner occ, 20% down, best credit. And I wanted to ask you, right? You and I talk non-QM. You know, you obviously do traditional and conventional loans as well, but I want you to put on your non-QM hat. Non-QM doesn't move as regularly, right? We're talking daily, if not multiple times a day in conventional. But if we get resi loans in the sevens, I think that impacts non-QM. But hey, you're in the space. You let me know what you think.
Yeah, so what we've noticed over, we can just go back as far as the last year since we've been on the show is
Mhm.
there's been almost, I'll say 3 waves now.
Okay.
When we first started the year, before kind of all the panic started settling in, non-QM rates and conventional rates were pretty identical. You
Yeah,
may
they
be
were
an eighth of a point,
right.
right? The most recent, I'd say 2 months ago, when conventional rates separated themselves,
Hmm.
and we were seeing the 10-year dip back below 3. We saw conventional rates basically have a 0.75 to a full 1% spread
Okay.
difference than non-QM. About a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, when we did our most recent show, non-QM basically ripped the band-aid off a little bit sooner. And the reason
Right.
is because Wall Street, you can say in a way, is maybe smarter than Fannie and Freddie.
No,
And
there's no maybe in that. Come on.
they knew this
They're
was
certainly faster.
they're faster. And
Yeah.
the band-aid has been ripped off for non-QM, but to say that conventional rates, if they go to sevens, will they affect non-QM? Absolutely.
Yeah,
Right.
it's funny. I love how you kind of broke that out because that's exactly what I was seeing. So when we first start our conversations, again, these are old rates; they don't exist now, but we were talking sub 4
Yeah.
non-QM. That's where we were, right, when we first started. Then the first change hit June, right? Non-QM again moved first, in my opinion, which again I think that's where the smart money is. They move first, and then conventional got wacky, right? June was wacky.
Hmm.
June was the first time the 30-year conventional or 30-year, kind of owner rocks hit 6. I think it kind of averaged 603, 613, something like that. And
Yep.
that's where I saw the largest gap because there was that moment in time was like, hey, what's going on? Probably a full point gap. And then again, I think non-QM kind of settled down first. And then we saw traditional loans dip into the fives. There was a couple of days it had a 4 handle, like
Yep.
498, 497, something like that. Bad news. I think we're over 6 today, right? We were 5.97 yesterday. I think we're over 6 today. The 10 years up like, dude, like 0.14 today. It's crazy.
What's it at right now? 325 or
I think
something?
it's 327.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not done. I think we're gonna have a 4 on that
Yeah.
before the end of the year. Which again, it peaked at 3.49. Let's not forget it never actually hit 3.5. It peaked at 3.49 in this cycle. The 2-year note, highest since 2007. So the 2 years moving first, right, or faster. It's just, yeah. So again, I think 30-year money's going to 7. So non-QM could be anywhere from a half a point to a point kind of spread, and that's normal. But and this is
Exactly.
not bad. It's just people need to know what it is so we can put it on our spreadsheets to calculate our cost of capital, right?
Exactly. And I think the when I mentioned ripping the band-aid off earlier, I want that to apply to our entire industry and the economy as well, because we've just been,
Yes, please get it off.
yeah,
Yes.
and like I said, I mean, ripping it off will just allow us to revert a little bit sooner and not have to deal with kind of a, let's see, the last 6 weeks, right, was, if you want to call it a bear trap in terms of
Mm-hmm.
the market. Everybody that was asking about, should I wait?
Yeah.
We think rates are going to keep going. If you like it, lock it now, because I'm telling you that
Yes.
the trend is going up. We have a little dip here, but the trend is going
Yeah.
up.
If you like it, lock it, please.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. So again, I think I want people to hear this, right? I think rates are, certainly gonna be in the sevens Q1, Q2 of next year for conventional stuff. I'm not concerned as an investor. I think higher rates obviously affect affordability. It drives it down. I think there will be less people buying, which will mean days on market will go up. It will also mean, for the first time since 2010 and 2011, Dustin, I actually might have a conversation with a motivated seller. Shoot. That's going to be a lot of fun. So that's where you get creative. That's where you kind of pull out your tools on your tool belt. You look creative financing, seller financing. You understand, hey, do I got to go get a 40-year mortgage? Just all of these other things.
Credit, all that.
Yeah. So if somebody wanted to reach out from this channel to you, because again, Convoy Home Loans has been doing great work for the year we've been doing this. People love you. How do they reach out?
They can send us an email to privateclient@convoyhomeloans.com, and that'll go to me or John. Just make sure you tell us you're from ORAT so we can be the ones to assist you.
Yeah, so that's the deal, guys. If you are from One Rental at a Time and you reach out to private client at Convoy Home Loans, let them know you came from here, so you get the one and only Dustin and or John and or Justin, as I call them sometimes. All right, buddy. Thanks. Take care.
Thank you.
Mhm.